Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Mercedes GLA on a test drive. This Mercedes GLA actually has the AMG package, so I'm going to go ahead and take it on a test drive and basically tell you what I exactly think about this 2021 Mercedes GLA 250. So let's go ahead and take this 2021 GLA on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how this GLA does. So first impressions of this GLA, very nice and responsive, but this 8-speed dual clutch transmission is a little bit jerky in parking lots, but once the car gets going it's nice and smooth and shifts so fast. The steering wheel is nice and light, but very direct. And I just love the interior of this GLA. This one does have the AMG package, and it does have this $320 package. Basically, it's gives you that nice ambient lighting around the interior of this GLA. It just looks very nice. And actually, the colors are changing right now. I believe to be able to go there, it's a little bit buried in the settings. You have to go to vehicle lights and then ambient lighting. Come on. And then actually let's go back to lights. And ambient lighting, colors, and then you can choose the colors you want to. I believe there's 64 colors. I told you guys, the transmission is a little bit jerky around around like low speeds and parking lots, but once the car gets going it's very responsive. And something I'm actually noticing right now, there is barely any wind noise in here. You barely can hear anything from the outside. It's very nice and quiet, and I'm just loving the interior of this GLA. It's going to change the color to, let's do this one, color mix, and I think what it does, it changes the colors by itself, so that's nice. So for the engine, it's a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine connected to this 8-speed dual clutch transmission. This engine produces 221 horses and 258 feet of torque, and feels nice and torquey, so that's really nice. And currently this GLA is actually in normal mode. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode and see how it does. RPMs go up, and the gas pedal becomes more responsive, so that's really nice. And it basically downshifts and becomes a little bit more aggressive. Honestly guys, this feels a little bit more than 258 feet of torque. It just feels much more. As I said, it's very responsive and very quiet, and I love basically everything about this GLA. It's nice and quiet, suspension is very, very soft, and steering wheel is nice and direct. But let's go ahead and put it in sport mode and see how direct the steering wheel is. Becomes a little bit heavier, but not by much. Of course, this is not an AMG, so it doesn't have to be that aggressive, but still, I like the fact that it gets nice and heavy. And if you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they are 24 in the city, 33 highway, and 24 combined, and I think those numbers are actually pretty good. Brakes feel nice and solid. Definitely around corners and back roads, you could feel the weight of this SUV. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick acceleration right here. And by the way, this GLA actually has the engine shut off. Basically, the engine will turn off when you come to a complete stop, and you could actually deactivate it by clicking on this button if you want to. So I'm pretty sure whoever is going to buy this GLA is not going to abuse it that much. But this GLA actually has a good amount of power when you need it, when you are trying to merge on the highway or if you're trying to basically pass someone. It has more than enough, honestly. So seriously, good job Mercedes-Benz for making a really good SUV with a very good engine that is nice and responsive. 8-speed automatic transmission. It's a dual clutch. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's actually kind of fun around parking lots. But it's a little bit jerky. I think it's fun, but a lot of people might think it's not. But inside of this SUV, it's nice and spacious. The room in the back is actually very good. And overall, the passenger and the driver are sitting far away from each other, so that's good. I love the middle console, the ambient lighting. Basically just everything about this GLA, it looks amazing. So Mercedes did a great job with this GLA. I'm loving what they're doing with their new cars. 10.25 inch screen. It's a touch screen controlled by your, of course, fingers, and you could control it here by those buttons on the right section of the steering wheel, and you could control it from the pad if you want to. So that's nice. Mercedes-Benz gives you 3 options to control the screen. To control this 10.25 screen on the left, it's controlled by those controls only, and that's it. It's not a touch screen, so those are the only controls you can control the left screen from. Other than that, guys, everything's beautiful about this GLA. It does have paddle shifters, so that's nice. But guys, that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, I would like to thank Michael at Mercedes-Benz in North Haven. If you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put their information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.